YouTuber people out there, how you doing today? Uh, okay. First thing first, I want to make a little thingy. This is a thing I want to start doing from now on. I'll talk about that first, and then I'm going to talk about um, maybe clearing up a few things that I've said before, so people don't get a little confused. Um, okay. Everyone knows about how much I hate negativity and how much I'm against haters and stuff like that. Now, I don't like personally talking about it a lot, but I do feel it needs to be talked about. And the thing is most times whenever there's a hater, they're very disrespectful and either have masks on or, just something like that. And to those people who are like that, I'm going to be starting a new thing. I'm going to be positive about it. I'm not going to be cussing like they do. I'm not going to be saying, lots of disrespectful things to people. What I'm going to do is from now on, whenever something happens to me on here, whenever a lot of subjects come up or whatever, it will not be Jeremy who's going to be speaking. All negativity, all hater related issues, everything is going to be done by my character, who you saw last time speak with the mask on. Now, the mask was from the movie V for Vendetta, and my other stuff I added, and pretty much, you know, he stood for his rights. I'm gonna stand for my rights. If he stood for something, I'm standing for something, and I'm calling my other side Jay. I have a pretty amusing videos with Jay coming up here in a few seconds and stuff, and I just want you guys to know that I know it might sound crazy and stupid, but why should I show? I don't know how to say this. I mean, they show masks. They don't show their faces. They don't do comments, and they're always disrespectful, mean, hurtful to people and stuff. So why should I have to make negatives and Jeremy? Why should negatives come out of Jeremy's mouth? Why should negatives be in my videos about me and my stuff going on? I like to do a lot of humor and stuff like that. And honestly, I keep getting called out about this, but I haven't been doing a lot of obesity help stuff for people and a lot of related issues and faith and stuff. Is because one thing is I've talked about a good amount of stuff. I'm still learning, and nobody will email me and ask me a lot of questions. Nobody um, will, I've had a few questions, but nobody will give me ideas. Nobody will, tell me what kind of topics they like to talk about. So I'm just kind of like throwing stuff in there, and then when I have, the drama and stuff going on and schoolwork and all this other stuff. So when you see my humor stuff on there and my singing, I'm doing that to entertain people, as in make them feel better, not as in being goofy and try to become a star and stuff. Um, I have a lot of friends in here, and I met a few special people too on here, and my boy TJ right now is laying up in a hospital, and I'm praying he gets better. And his mom tells me how my videos help bring a smile to her face when times are bad and stuff, and I mean that makes me happy. So and I get called out for saying that my videos are stupid and gay, and I look like I have mental retardation and stuff like that. Well, don't watch them. Don't watch them. That's fine. Um, I said this. I had an email this morning. And I'm not gonna say by who. And they said a lot of stuff about me, a lot of things, and it was actually a semi, almost fully intelligent email, except for some of it's like cussing that was in it and stuff. And some people just do that, and I'm trying. I've had dirty words, and I'm breaking a lot of them and stuff, and that's human, so fine. But one of the things I'd like to say, and this comes from a movie, is when you see me doing entertainment and singing and stuff, I'm doing it because that's something I want to do the rest of my life as well. I want to bring smiles to people's faces. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people, jump for joy. I want to make people, happy and bust a gut. And I want people to be entertained, be loved, have a smile on their faces, And if it's singing or whatever, doing stuff, it works. Because I told this person, I said, I'm going to help people, and if all I do is my videos is just sit there and talk about stuff, it's going to be boring, like watching a professor at a school or something. And people don't want that. They want to have variety. Okay. And secondly, in the movie Patch, there's a movie called Patch Adams. It's based on Hunter Patch Adams. He's a doctor in, I forget if it's West Virginia or Virginia. And in the movie, there's a scene where his roommate, who is this very stubborn, strict to the rule book, blah 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 guy, gets upset at him and calls him out and goes to the dean and says he's cheating and all this stuff and try to get him in trouble. And he goes there and they're fighting and, you know, I don't remember the exact his words, but I remember him saying this was, excuse my language because it's one little word, but he says, when does becoming a doctor or helping someone give you the right to become a prick? Now the reason I say that is because, why is it because I had my surgery and I want to help people that I have to make nothing but help videos and faith, right? So if I can bring smiles and variety and stuff, that's cool. So I want you guys to understand that that's why I'm doing that. I'm still learning a lot of things too with obesity. I'm in school right now learning faith and everything, and I did not want to talk about faith too much yet. I mean, I offer prayers, and I'm there for people, and I tell people God bless, and I love them and stuff. But I don't want to be able to sit there and have a discussion about it because I just know what I believe in my heart. And I don't want to have people sitting there asking me questions, and I can't answer it for them, and that disappoints them. Okay, so that's what I do right now. I'm learning there, and one day I will help people with that. But right now it's just with obesity thing, people having surgeries, moral support, someone who's been there, someone understands organ problems, bed sore, anything you had. I've had it before, and I'm sorry to people who feel that way. People say that I'm stupid for wanting to walk right now, and I'm selfish, and people out there do a lot of things while they're paralyzed. Like Franklin D. Roosevelt had polio, it paralyzed him, and he still did important things. Well, I just say this too, is if you know somebody who is stuck in a wheelchair, who was paralyzed by some accident or something, or surgery, and you walked up to them and said, there's this guy who wants to help people and do things for people and, give back, and all of his life just commit himself to others and spread love, and I think he's selfish for wanting to get out of bed and walk. Literally know what they would probably do. They'd probably, if they were in their reach, they'd probably slug you. And I don't doubt, and I don't blame them, because that's a very ignorant thing to say to me. Because you say that it gives money to, you shouldn't help me out because people in other countries are starving and stuff. Do you not understand that I'm going to be trying to get well known so I can help other people? And you say that I'm a selfish person for wanting to stay down and I could do other stuff. I can't even sit in a regular wheelchair yet. I can't even stand up for more than, not even a second. I can't even do it. I can't even stand up. I'm stuck in bed. I can't even sit up normally. I'm sitting up with the help of a bed. And my wheelchair that I have is a transfer, not even a transfer, it's a flat layout thing. It's a big bariatric chair. And you can't do nothing. I can't go nowhere. And it's too huge. And then the thing probably weighs it's like 500 pounds or more, 600-700 pounds. It's huge. Nobody could push that thing. So, from now on, it's going to be V. The mask I have bought is V. And I'm going to turn myself into J. I'm going to take his inspiration in that movie and not because he's believed in the Parliament thing. Don't even go there. It's because he's, no matter what happened, he stood up for his rights. He protested against others, the negatives, and went against them no matter what until the day he died. And that's how it'll be for me. I love you all, and upcoming next is Jay. And tomorrow is my interview on the news, and I will try to get that up as soon as I can if they let me have a DVD or something. And wish me well on that. And just want to say, everybody, I love you. God bless.